Valshri?
Ma'am, 1 second, ma'am. I have given YouTube live, ma'am.
Okay, my resource person entered. You have put mute, I think. Unmute it, ma.
Ma'am, she herself should unmute herself, ma'am.
Ma'am, Sahaya, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening,
Good
ma'am.
evening.
So,
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
a phenomenal evening to one and all gathered here in this digital juncture. This gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all to this wonderful leadership and positive attitude webinar. Here comes Aprita ma'am from Department of English, Assistant Professor, to give away the welcome address and welcome you all to this juncture. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, Ms. Vashu. With the blessings of Goddess Vashavamba, a cheerful good evening to all on behalf of the management, principal, vice principal, and faculty of Sri Kanyaka Parmeshwari Arts and Science College for Women. It is obvious to feel happy to deliver the welcome address. I'm excited and feel blessed about this role as this webinar is built with intent of developing the leadership skills and positive attitude in order to promote young achievers. Organized by IQAC and Department of English. A charismatic leader is the one who leads from the front. He always has the grit and the valor to claw back from any given situation and to stabilize things. For this, he commands a huge respect among the masses. A leader not only gives a crafty speech, but also makes sure that everyone is glued to it. A leader also solves the crisis situation, handles the man management skills, and resolves to finish any given target in a time-bound manner. In order to imbibe the essential qualities of a leader, one should not only walk the talk, but also should learn to master the life skills. A born leader is the one who follows the footsteps of the achievers. Likewise, in order to achieve in life, one should have the zeal to make it to the top. One should always follow the path of the eminent achievers across all fields. As the famous saying goes, leaders are born and not created, with a mastery over all these specific set skills. With this, I would like to introduce the resource person, Dr. Sahaya Tangarani, founder and director, Edika Training Private Limited, Edivisa International Edida. Welcome, ma'am. Our resource person is a born leader and an efficient entrepreneur with a doctorate in literature. She won multiple international awards, including the prestigious Peace Educator from AUGP, USA, for state and one international award for best trainer. She completed her BA and MA English Literature at Holy Cross College, her MPhil and PhD degree from Osmania University, Hyderabad. 2002, she started her career in HPC, Vizag as language learner. In 2002, she moved to Bangalore CTS as senior trainer, then printed as VP training. Nearly for 15 years, she worked as a trainer and HR manager in a multinational company and has training experiences in MNCs, colleges, and schools. 2017, she started Edika Training Private Limited. They have nearly 30 locations where they do soft skills, personality development, etiquette, and spoken English. They have 4 prime locations where Nungamakam is the first one, where they do IELTS, PTE, TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, SAT courses. They have successfully trained more than 1 lakh students to sharpen their skills and to achieve greater success in their life. We have one such an inspiring personality over here who is set to deliver an inspiring virtual talk. With this, I'm handing over to our resource person. Over to you, Dr. Sahaya, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for a long, brief welcome address, and it's beautiful, Preeta. Thank you so much. And good evening, everyone. It's a great pleasure to be part of this event. And thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for coming on time. It's good to see you all. And hope you all enjoying the lockdown time and making it a useful one. And today we are going to discuss, as Preeta said, I'm Dr. Sagaya Rani. I'm the director and founder of Edika Training Institute Private Limited and Edvisa International. And it's always pleasure to train students and people. I enjoy doing training because last 15 years I'm doing training and it's passion to interact with students. Today also I want students to talk to me a lot than me giving lecture. So we do finish the training, and then we'll have a quality time where we can have a interaction section where we can talk to each other, where we can share our views, where we can share ideas and thoughts. So looking forward, and I thank Kanya Parameshwari College correspondent sir and the principal ma'am and vice principal and the department of English department HODs and all the participants, and especially for Preeta ma'am for a great initiative. And she's following up, and she was like, doing all the things. Thank you so much, ma'am. And so today we are going to talk about a very important topic, and one of my favorite topic. It is inspire to be a leader and be positive. So inspired leader is something we always think about. Some XYs that we always think, so see that person, how good he is a leader. Wow, he's the best. If I get an autograph from the person, is awesome. Or if I get an opportunity to meet the person, it's something best for me in my life. We never think to become a leader for ourselves. We fail to think that I can also become a leader. We always put ourselves down. We always think, no, I cannot do it. I'm not capable of to become a leader. I just want to be a follower. That's what most of the students or most of the people, we want to sit back, we want to relax, let other people take a lead and let me do it. And we always appreciate, and we always pamper other person who's a leader, actually, especially, movie industries, especially you being college students. I think more you have a lot of role models in the movie industries, or from the now we have Google president, Sundar Pichai, we keep it as a leader. We keep thinking everybody as a leader, and we fail to become a leader, or we fail to inspire ourselves to be a leader. So today I want to make sure I inspire few people to become a leader, because being a leader, it is something very challenge, and it's something very, very the best. So me being in this training industry, where I wanted to become a leader, where I wanted to get into the other leading position. Being a leader is always, train you people, you have some people who listen to you, or you advise them, or things like that. But when I got into my business, again, it is not easy, where we can, being a woman especially, is not easy to get into business and not start doing things. It is challenge. So being a leader is not an easy one. It is a challenging position, but you enjoy every minute. So now, as we are in COVID-19 situation, where we have a lot of challenges, where we have a lot of difficulties, in future we may have to get ourselves into entrepreneurship, where you have to look for to be a leader, especially the students who is going to go out of the college and going to start your career. Think something different, think something best, and try to become an entrepreneurship, where I encourage everybody to be an entrepreneur, so you can really, really be successful in your career and in your life. And ma'am, do I have the access to go to the other slide, or do
No,
I
ma'am.
have to say?
Yes, you can, ma'am. Actually, you just please say me so that I'll be moving the next
Yes,
slide.
can you please give me the access?
Ma'am, actually for that you have to be presenting it, but I am presenting it from my screen. So
Okay.
I'll just
Thank you, ma'am.
move it to get.
Thank
Yeah.
you. So why leadership is very, very interesting to ask you why, but now we have a lot of participants. So I'll come up with the answers. Why leadership? It is something like, it push you every day to be the best. It push you to desire more. It push you to take up the challenges, and to be being a leader is something you have to be unique in your way of thinking. You have to be unique in your way of presenting yourself, in the way you have to think unique. When you think unique, you can be a leader. Because when you become when you get into business, or when you are in a team as the team leader, if you do the same thing what others do, then you cannot be you cannot stand out. Unless you stand out as a separate person, as a unique person, people won't understand that you're a leader. So when you want to be a leader, you will stand out. Your vision will be different. Your planning will be different. Your ideas, your thought process, in the way you present yourself will be very different. And there is a best person who can quote for leadership is Warren. And he said the truth that no one factor makes a company admirable, but if you are forced to pick the one that makes the most difference, you will pick leadership. Because when you're unique, then you will stand out. When you're standing out, then you get the quality to become a leader. So that's what. So start thinking different. Start thinking, don't think, no, if I do something different, what other people will say. No, whatever you feel confident, whatever you feel, yes, I can go ahead and do it. Please go ahead and do it. And leadership, normally people think a leader is something very being the boss or being the dictator or being a Hitler is a leader. No, it is leader is not it is not a power or it's not a position. It is a leader is somebody who walks with you, who guide you, who take you through each and every situation, who involves you, who involves you, who inspire you, who motivate you, who help you to achieve a goal with a common thought process, and give you opportunity to learn from your failures or from your success. So leader is something, not a position. It is not a powerful power. It is something you have to involve yourself with your organizing your team members, and you will motivate every team members to present themselves to achieve what you want actually. Normally we think, no, leader is very easy job, it is cool, no, they just dictate and go, and only we struggle as a people. No, it is not like that. When a leader is like that, then it is not the person is not achieving, or the person not inspiring. When the leader is not inspiring, he fails as a leader. So the leader should know how to inspire people. And leadership, it is something where the leader can walk through the team, where they walk through the people who follows them actually. And normally everybody think leadership is something like, no, it's born as, well, people have to become born as a leader. They born as a leader. It's a myth actually. And leadership, every leader will be groomed. Every leader will be groomed and molded and trained, and they'll understand their weakness. They have to understand their strength. And then they have to groom themselves to be the best in their strengths, and then they have to overcome their weakness. Unless they practice, unless they groom themselves to be the leader, is very difficult. So there's a myth, no, like people become the born as a leader and they become a leader. No, it is not. Like everybody can dream to become a leader, and then they have to achieve by correcting themselves, no, understanding their weakness, understanding their strength, mold themselves and push themselves to become the leader. So I wish, I want all your people as students, please drive to be a leader. Inspire, no, push yourself to be the best leader in your career or in your life in the future. And to be the essential qualities you should have is like, no, we have few qualities where the leader should follow. Until the leader should follow these qualities, they fail as a leader. And what the first thing the leader should know, to believe himself. As I said in the earlier conversation, we normally believe all X, Y, Z. We believe actor Vijay. We say, wow, Vijay knows everything. Or we believe all these other people who achieved in their life, but we fail to believe ourselves. We normally don't say, Rani is the best. We forget to say Rani can do it, or we forget to say Preeta can achieve things. No, we fail to say things. But you have to first, honestly, you have to believe yourself, love yourself. I keep telling my people, my students, love yourself. We forget to love ourselves. We forget to believe ourselves. We forget to appreciate, yes, I can do it. We never give time for ourselves. We are busy watching TV, we're busy watching movies or chatting or things like that. We forget to give time for ourselves, thinking what is the best I can do in my life, or what is the where I am lacking in my life. We forget to analyze ourselves. We forget to pamper ourselves. Unless you pamper yourself, until you say Rani can do it, the Rani can achieve everything, it becomes very, very difficult to impress yourself or go ahead and mold others. So leaders should be honest to trust himself, love himself or herself to be the best. So please start love yourself. Give at least 30 minutes of your life every day. We have 24 hours in a day, but we forget to give time for ourselves in a day. At least 15 minutes or 30 minutes. I love coffee. So whenever I have a cup of coffee, I analyze myself, how good I am today or how bad I am today. Whatever I did good, I appreciate myself. Wherever I lack myself, I said, Rani, please correct yourself. So start analyzing yourself. So please give 30 minutes time or 15 minutes time before you go to bed. And once you get up in the morning, please give 15 minutes of your time to understand, pamper yourself, start love yourself. Please start love yourself. We are the best. You are the best. So we all keep saying that I am the best. When I was starting my career, I used to put a post in my room that Rani is the best. So I used to do a lot of competitions. I used to present a lot of competition because my sister, she was my teacher. So I used to prepare a big script and get onto the stage, and I will be like very nervous, or I'll be scolding my sister why she made me to, why I become a sister to my sister, and I'll be scolding. But once I get onto the stage, I feel I have to make my sister proud. So I always say, Rani is the best, and go ahead and do it. So please believe yourself. So the leader, the first quality to believe himself or herself, start love himself or herself, trust her, trust the ability what they have in them. And their leader should know how to control their emotions, control their thought process, control their anger, control their happiness and sadness, everything. The leader should know how to control herself or himself. Is very, very important to be the leader. Is very, very, very important actually. So because nowadays the leaders, few people fail to control their emotions, control their thought process, where they fail because they blabber something and the team members will get hurt because they were angry. They start talking something where they get upset about it. So so the leader should know how to control themselves or herself. Is very, very, very important. The leader should know how to listen. Until the leader listen other people, it becomes very difficult for the people to share their ideas or thought process and to interact with the leader. So the leader should know how to listen to other people when they are sharing their ideas or when they're sharing their concerns. The leader should be able to listen carefully about the teammates' concerns or ideas, or acknowledge what they're trying to talk about. So the leaders should know first, they should start love themselves, then they should know how to control their emotions, and then they should know where how they can be like how they can listen to their team members or team mates properly. Is very important. And then the qualities where they are listening, the leader should follow is the leader should possess a communication skill. Is very, very important. And because the communication skill is very important for the other person to understand what the leader's vision or mission or thought, what the goal. Until unless the leader communicate well, the team members or the followers cannot understand what the leader wants. So the leader should have a good communication skills to communicate to the team members or the followers, saying that this is what is my vision is, this is my vision. So I want to make sure this is achieved by completing this many goals. So we have to be a good communicator. So again, as I said, our leaders have to groom themselves in their skills, where the leaders should groom themselves to how to communicate. Again, communication is again a big chapter, is a big topic, where again is one of my favorite topic. And communication is like sharing your ideas, your thought process, your emotions, your whatever you feel to one person or group of people with with the limited words and a limited time to make a person to understand. You cannot keep blabbering something. You have to make sure it should be limited words and limited time. You have to convince the other person whatever you want to share. It is very, very important that a leader to be a good should have a good communication. And the leader should have a confidence himself or herself is very important, because unless ma'am, you can go to the next slide. It should be confidence. They should know how to be confident, because as I said, unless I believe myself that whatever vision I have, or whatever goal I have, whatever dream I have, I can fulfill or I can achieve it, the other person, you cannot take it to the next person. So the good leader should have a confidence himself or herself is very, very important. And then integrity is like what we talk about is very, very important. When you fail or when you success, your integrity talks much. Your team will follows you because of your integrity, because your clients will be repeated again because how your integrity is very, very important for any leader to be successful. And your work ethic, again, how you plan your schedule, how you plan your time, because unless you follow your time, being punctual, coming to office, working 12 hours, 14 hours, unless you push yourself, you do things, your team members will take you for granted. Because if you come late, if you do things late, and why my leaders will come and take it forward. No, they'll keep postpone things. So it's okay. The team members will take you for granted. So make sure as a leader, you should know how to follow your work ethics, being punctual, being appreciating others, not postponing things. Again, the postponing thing is a big drawback for most of the leaders to be successful. They'll start well, but when things have to be continued, they postpone. They say, instead of today, I'll do it tomorrow. No, I am tired today. I don't want to, because I have something else to do it. So let me do this particular target or particular project tomorrow. I'll postpone. So when you start postpone, your followers will take you for granted. So make sure that you follow your work ethic very, very seriously. And then being humble and teachable is again very important. Until you being humble and learn, everybody learn every day. I say, being a trainer, I keep teaching people for last 15 years, but still every day I learn. I love to teach. We teach in our institute from 3 years old till 70 years. And when my trainers are teaching 3 years old and 5 years old, and when I get into the classroom, I even learn things from the cuties. When I know they will say something, ma'am, I have done this, ma'am, I did this, and they start appreciating. They know how to behave with their friends. So that also we learn every day in our life. So the leader should know, and I have to learn from others. So you should be good to teachable. No, you should not say, no, I am a leader, I know everything. No, it's not that. You have to learn from your teammates also when they give you right opinions, and be humble. Let your team members or followers be there to reach you whenever they need you. So that is very important qualities. And the other quality is a good decision maker. The leader should be a good decision maker. Until the leader is a good decision maker, you fail as a leader. We should know when to take a good decision, whether I have to start another branch, or I have to do this project or not, whether this will work for me or not. The leader should take a good decisions. I can give you an example. Now this corona happened. We normally do trainings in school, colleges, and corporate. We do it in the campus. So we do a lot of one-on-one training, or a group of people we train. And this COVID-19 came, and we were in summer camp. We planned a lot of programs, and everything locked down, especially schools, colleges are shut. And I have to take a call whether how I'm going to take my business forward, how I am to engage my staff, how I have to keep them busy. So then we started coming up with, okay, well, let's do online programs. And online program, when we started, it's challenging, because we have to make the students sit in the classroom for 1 hour or 2 hours. No, we have tiny kids. We have kids from 3 years old, 5 years old. So then we have to redo our models. We cannot teach the same thing which we teach in the classroom. So for online programs, we have to redo our programs. So the decision what I have be as a entrepreneur, as a leader, I have to make at the right time is very, very important. If you fail to make a decision, it becomes very difficult for you or your team members, to decide what to do. Because when you don't decide what you have to do exactly, then how you're going to share it to your team members, it becomes very difficult. So you should know how to decide things quick is very important, and encouraging your teammates, followers. I keep telling everyone, please encourage your team members or mates or your followers, or especially at home. Start encouraging, start appreciating your parents also. Because nowadays we fail to talk to our parents, we fail to talk to our siblings, we fail to talk to our friends. We keep saying, you don't know anything, you are fit for nothing. No, please stop that. Start encouraging whatever they do, small things. When you're locked down, you'll be seeing your parents, your mom, how they're struggling at home. So please appreciate them, encourage them. Unless you encourage, it becomes very difficult to be a leader. Because when a team member, they do a lot of work, they work for 12 hours, 10 hours for you. And in the end, if you say, what you've done, no, I did everything. And if you take the credit and if you fail to appreciate, then you fail as a leader. So the leader should know how to encourage and how to be strict. Again, when the team member or teammates are doing a good job, appreciate, pamper them. And when they don't do it, please tell them, boss, you didn't complete. Make sure that you complete your work on time. So you should know when to be a good boss, when to be strict. So manage both and encourage your team members, very, very important. And being positive as a team member, if you don't know how to be positive, it's become very difficult for you to achieve your goal. As we are going to talk about positivity later, and it's a very big chapter also. And being positive, you should know how to first believe yourself and motivate your team members, inspire your team member with a positive attitude. Keep saying that I can do it. Yeah, we can do it. The can will work wonders. So please, as a leader, should follow to be positive. And being responsible. Responsible is something, again, like taking up the failures also. Leader will face failures. There is a myth, again, leaders means they won't face failures. No, the leaders will face failures, but they should know how to stand up and come out of the failures. How they learn from the failures is very, very important. So make sure you learn from your failures and you will stand up and again fight for it and come back. That's very important. And then the leaders should become like, they should know what are the qualities they need to achieve in their life. Ma'am, you can go to the next slide, ma'am. As we already discussed about this, like, no, we should know what is the goal we have, what is the clear achieving things we need, and improve yourself, and don't be biased with other people. Don't differentiate your team members. Be equal to everybody. Appreciate when people do good. When they don't do good, tell them they've done something wrong, they have to correct themselves. And be ready to listen to yourself, to your teammates when they give you ideas and opinions. Don't be biased. Bias is something very, very bad quality as a leader can follow. Please make sure that you be equal to everybody, and make sure you follow things in your when you're a leader. It's very important. And then decision making, as I said earlier, is very important to be a leader for a decision making as a leader, and make sure that you complete your decisions right time is very important. And I said the leaders, again, ma'am, next slide, ma'am. So the leaders, we normally say the leaders never face failures, but that is not true. The leaders will face failures. They face challenges, they face obstacles, but the leader will come up rising from the obstacles, overcoming the obstacle, finding where they have went wrong, how to correct themselves is very important, and then molding themselves from that is very, very important. So the leaders will face challenges, but they have to move forward from the failures. And the leader should know how to negotiate, how to with the clients. When they're talking to the client, how to sell the product, how to negotiate things is very important for a leader. With the team members also, or when they're hiring a team, followers, everything, the leader should know how to negotiate and how to get the work done. So they should know how to inspire them, motivate, engage, and they have to engage the employees, investors, vendors, clients is very important. So the leader is not handling one person. The leader will be handling so many people around them. They will be an investor, they will be a client, they will be employees, they will be people whom they are answerable to. A lot of things are there. So make sure the leaders should know how to communicate, how to inspire others, how to be honest, how to be follow the work ethics, and how to learn from things from your team members and things like that. As I said earlier, we have to make sure, we have to encourage our team members, be positive, be responsible, and be a good decision maker. These are all good qualities. If you follow, you become the best leader. And the leadership is defined is something like the leadership is defined on the basis of the followers you have. The people who's ready to follow you, then you will be called as leader. So leadership is nothing but that. Only definition is for leader is someone has some followers. So leader, man, you can go to the next slide, man. So leadership is something like when you have followers, you're called as a leader. And it is not easy to make a followers. You have to follow the qualities what we discussed earlier. The qualities, if you start to groom yourself, you start to love yourself, if you improve your communication skills and things like that, and then you become a leader. You start having followers for yourself. Yeah, as I already told you, the only definition of a leader is someone has followers. Please keep this in your mind. It's very, very important. To make a followers is not easy. First, you have to groom yourself, you have to mold yourself, and then you will start for having followers for yourself. And being unique is a leader's best quality ever. And then the next one is inspire to be inspire instead of be a motivator. There's a lot of difference between motivator and inspire. Inspire is something where you have your goal, your urge to become successful in your heart, spirit. You push yourself to inspire, you push yourself to achieve, you push yourself to derive your success. But motivate is something like, you motivate someone, okay, saying that I will give you a hike, I will give you promotion, I will give you this, that. You will keep motivating others to do work. So there's a huge difference between inspiring and motivating. And we can go to the next slide, ma'am. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, become more, you are a leader. This is one of my favorite quote. So everybody can not talk to yourself or say, repeat this one. If your actions inspire others, you are being a leader, you have to inspire others. You have to make people to know, I have to become like her or him. Then it become like you inspiring others, and then you have to dream more. They have to you as a leader, you should know, keep dreaming. It's not one thing you achieve and leave it. You have to keep upgrading yourself, going to next level, going to next level. I want to become like this, I want to become like that. Keep keep a target for yourself. I have to see myself after 3 years like this. I have to do this much things like this. So when I started my business, I started a Nungampakam brand, and I started expanding myself into different locations. Then my dream to expand to different states. So where we expanded ourselves into Bangalore, Hyderabad, so we have to keep dreaming more. Don't have a thing where you stand still. Keep dream more and learn more and do more to become what you have to become. And you are a leader. When you do all these things, then you become a leader. You have to inspire, dream more, learn more, do more, and you become more. That's where you become a leader. As we already spoke about this, be inspired. You have to lead by example. It is not easy if you keep scolding your team member, why are you coming late, unless you go early and sit. If you expect your team members to come at 8 o'clock, you have to be there at 7:55. So make sure that everybody follow you. So lead by example. When you said, I need this to be done at 7:55, you have to ask your team members if they don't submit to you 7:55. You have to remind them, you have to tell them, you have to ask them. So lead by example is very important for a leader actually. Show people that what they hope for is possible. When they dream something, when you told them vision, when you told your thing, but it sounds to be difficult, but tell them, is it possible? We keep trying. Let's do this. We can do it. Tell them that it's possible, whatever they are trying to do it. And encourage their dreams, understand their dreams also, motivate their dreams also, and give them a lot of life today example where you can inspire them by motivating them, telling them, yes, we can also achieve it, and challenge them, give them tasks, tell them whether you can do it or I can also do it. No, give them challenge between the team member who can complete first. Keep encouraging them. That's what very important to be a leader. Leadership is a function of knowing yourself, having a vision that is well communicated. Whatever we spoke earlier, it's given in very short, sweet. Leadership is a function of knowing yourself. First, we have to believe ourselves, love ourselves, be confident yourself that yes, as a leader, I can do things. Next, I'll have a vision. This is my vision where I want me and my followers to go ahead and reach the vision. And that vision should be communicated to your team members or your followers very clearly, and build a trust with your followers and their team members is very important. Building trust is something, it is when you start build your trust, the team members will work for you more. Instead of you asking them or you pushing them, they will start love the job. They start to love to do things for you. That is what is very important. You build trust as a boss or as a leader is very, very important among friends, and taking effective action is very important to be a leader. And understand what is your potential, what is the thing you can go ahead and how much you can push and achieve yourself. Understand that and then you push yourself for that. So leadership is a function of knowing yourself, having a vision that is well communicated, building trust among friends, and taking effective action to realize your own leadership potential is very important. So what is leadership? As we already spoke and we discussed already, it is a state of mind what we talk about. Ma'am, you can go fast. It is just a definition, it's just a thing like being a state of mind. What is my vision? What is my goal? It's very clear. I have to make it very clear for myself to know how things are going. Unless I make it very clear, it becomes very difficult for me to take it forward. And leadership is about character. Character, as we talked about earlier, is integrity. It is about being true to yourself, being honest, being humble, being teachable is your quality. Your character talks. Being a leader is first thing is you should have is your character is very, very important. It makes people trust you even when you fail. So please work on your characters. And your vision, as I said, have a clear vision. Put everything in a paper. Make it clear. First, you understand your vision. Unless you understand your vision, you cannot take it to your team or followers. So please have a proper plan about your vision and then communicate to your team members or followers about that. Very right. And next one is ability to create a bond is very important. You have to make a good bond with your team members. It is not boss. It's like we work as a team. Create an atmosphere where you will be telling a team, it is very, very nice. Make my boss will be available for me anytime, or build a rapport between your team and followers is very important for you to be a good leader. For you to achieve your goal is very important when you have to create a bond between your team. And next one is make your people to work together. Make your people to work together is very important. If you don't work together, it's become very difficult for you to your team to achieve actually, because make sure your teammates will work together, have their motive together, have goal together, and they will appreciate each other. As I said, let's start appreciating. Once you start appreciating your team members, they will start appreciating their colleagues or their teammates. So you have to allow your team to work together, and you have to be also part of it. It's very important. And this is, as we already discussed, drive and passion is very important for the leader. You have to have a vision, what you want to become, how you want to become, and it should push you too much to be the best. And then desire to lead. It's not easy to lead a team or to lead people. You should have it from your heart. Yes, I have to do this and I'm going to do it, and I have to groom myself. So desire to lead is something where you have to push yourself and make it possible. And integrity, as we already discussed about it, and then self-confidence, as we already discussed also. This 6 quality is very, very important for you to be a good leader. So intelligence and relevant knowledge also is very important for you to be the best of leader. So please have all the 6 and then push yourself to be the best leader. And we have given individual details about everything. So high efforts and high desire to achieve a high energy level of initiate. We have vision. We'll normally say, okay, I have this, but I don't want to do it today. Let me do it tomorrow. We keep postponing, but no, you have to make sure you take a step for it. Okay, I have this vision. Let me start. How I start, where I start, whom should I approach? Start to plan immediately. Don't postpone things and have a continuous. Don't do it for a week and then, okay, nothing is happening. Don't work. Let me close the book. No, you keep trying, keep going, keep following it. It's very important for your drive and passion. Until you achieve your goal, you should not give up. It's very, very important. And desire to lead is desire to influence and willing to take responsibility. Leader is not easy. I said you have to take responsibility. When you fail, when you do good, take responsibility. So make sure that you do that very nice. So make sure desire to influence, willing to take responsibility is very important. Trust, consistency, and role model. Again, as I said, integrity is very, very important. Your teammates, your team members should believe you, trust you. Yes, I can follow her or his vision. I can go ahead and do things. So building a trust is very important. Having a smile is for a leader is very important. When your team look at you, they should not feel, why my boss is always like this. No, the boss should have a good smile, good attitude, good confidence. Showcase to your team members is very important. They should have a confidence, as we already spoke. They should know how to convince their followers to reach the goal. That's very important. And then ability to gather. Again, you have to know what is the drawback, your advantage and disadvantage of your programs, your vision, your goals. Unless you know the weakness and the strength, it's very difficult to take it forward. So you should know how to solve your problem, how to take the right decisions, and how to create visions is very important. Next one, ma'am. You have to upgrade yourself, as we are talking about. Now COVID-19 came, then we started learning about Zoom, we started learning about how to work online. We have to keep updating ourselves for new techniques, new technology. So it is like upgrade yourself is very, very important for being a leader. You have to update to day-to-day life technology is very important. What is the leader role? Next slide, ma'am. As we already spoken about it, create a vision. The first thing the leader should do it is create a vision, and then once she or he have a vision, she will find a team who can support and take it forward. They build a team. They build a very strong team, which is important for her to achieve the goal. And then they allocate the task for the team members. Okay, you can do this, you can do this, we can work like this. So allocate the task, plan your schedule, plan your views, plan your ideas, how to execute that. And then develop people, encourage them, motivate them, push them to achieve the goal. And you have to motivate your followers, keep going. That is very important for the leader. So the leader should do all these things. It is not very easy for the leader to be a leader and let other people do. No, the leader should keep teaching and working with the members and followers. Very important. This is my favorite quote, actually. Leadership is action, not a position. Please remember, it is not a position, just a leader will come and sit. It is not. The leader have to act every minute, every day, every second. The leader should act. as we normally say, the leader or the boss have to work more than 12 hours or 14 hours or 15 hours. So the leadership is an action, it is not a position. And we are talking about the positive attitude because I want to merge the leadership and the positive attitude together, because until the leaders have a positive attitude, it's very difficult for the leader to take things forward. They cannot move forward in their goal or in their achieving their task, because positive attitude, as how confidence is important for a leader to be the best, the positive attitude also is very, very important for a leader, because nowadays we are fail to be positive in our life. As being a students, we fail to be positive in our life. We keep saying like, no, nothing is working out. Whatever I do, I fail, or I cannot do this, let other people do it, let me sit and relax, or let me sit and busy with my phone, my games, my social media and things like that. We keep giving excuses. We keep saying that I cannot do it, I am not fit to do this, I cannot afford to do this. But start believing, at least from today. I don't believe tomorrow, let's do it today. Start believing yourself, start loving yourself, start trusting yourself. Yes, I can do it. So as positive as attitude is, the definition says, confidence is the characteristics of a positive attitude. The greatest achievers and leaders remain confident regardless of the circumstances. The circumstances may say everything is possible. You have money, you have things, you have everything, but things are not working out. Or you have good plan, but you don't have the money. Or if you have money, you don't have plan, or don't have team. So whatever the situation now, like COVID-19 is a big circumstance where we are facing now. So how to face this with a confident? How to take this lockdown period as a confident? How to we don't know what is going to happen. It's very uncertain. We are all undergo a lot of stress because we don't know what is going to happen, when this COVID-19 is going to go say goodbye to us and going to go. We have no clue about it. But how we are going to use this time properly, how we can take this time as a very positive way, it is very important. No, as we are spending at home for 100 days. No, normally I travel a lot for my business. I travel like weekly, monthly, at least 25 days I'll be traveling, I'll be on my wheels, but now for last 100 days I'm sitting in a place. It is challenging, but take it as positive. I'm able to spend time with my family, I'm able to spend some quality time for myself, I can prepare something different, business ventures, I can think something different. It's very important for me. Take things positive. So whatever situations, believe yourself and take things positive. Think in this obstacle, what are the positive way you can do it? So have that and make this lockdown time useful one for you and for your family. Make it as a memorable one for you and your family, because in the history we never get an opportunity like this to be at home inside the house. So make it like that. Yeah. And next one, ma'am. And positive attitude is something like, there is no one better than me or myself. Believe. Stop believing all this about, no, I normally say people believe all his vijay. I'm not saying no, they're also doing good, appreciate good, that, but don't worship. No, and you don't tell them only they can do it, I cannot do it. Don't say that. Keep pushing yourself, believe yourself, trust yourself and go ahead. Trust yourself and go ahead. There is no one. I know, tell my students to stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself, Rani is the best, Rani can do it, Rani love herself. Please start saying that. Until unless you love yourself, nobody else can love you. So please make sure that you start believe that you are the best. Ma'am, the previous one, ma'am, please. I am enough. Believe that I am enough. We normally think I am tall, I am short, I am black, I am white, I am. People keep complaining about ourselves. No, I don't know this. I cannot speak English. I cannot speak that. We keep complaining. No, I normally tell, if you're thin, people will say, why are you so thin? If you're fat, people say, why are you so fat? If you're dark, why are you so dark? Oh, you're so fair. People keep complaining something other. But see, God made you beautiful. God created you, every one individual, everyone to be the best. So believe yourself. Say that I am an Avrani, whatever the God given me, I'm going to mold myself a little more and I'm going to make myself beautiful. Have a smile whenever you talk to your friends. Have a smile whenever you talk to your people. The smile makes a lot of difference. So have a positive thinking first, believe yourself, be confident, love yourself, and then have a smile and take it. And everything have a solution. Every problem have a solution. Until no problem will find without solution. So every problem has a solution. So how smart you will handle this, how positive you take to the problem and solve the problem. Today I am a leader. Keep telling that you are a leader and understand what are things you have to do yourself. And when you do mistake, it's okay. We all make mistake. We all fail. It's okay. Keep tapping. Okay, I correct myself. I should not do this. Maybe I should not gone late, or maybe I should not postpone it. Keep pushing yourself. It's very, very important. Here I like to give my personal experience. I lost my parents when I was in my 20s. I lost both of them. And it's a big thing. When I was in college, I lost both of them, and I don't know where my life is standstill. But I have to take my life forward. I have to make my parents proud. Only that was in my thought process. I have to make my parents proud. So what should I do? If I sit and cry that I lost my parents, it's going to be take me nowhere, right? I got to be depressed. I have to stressed. I have to fail. But I have to make my parents proud. Only that was in my mind. So I have to push myself. Take positive, whatever way I can. Yes, they are looking at me from the heaven. So let me push myself. So taking positively as an emotion person, as sometimes we also fail, we also feel emotional, everything is there. But in that, how you handle things and take it forward. So believe yourself, trust yourself, have a good attitude and take your things forward. Attitude is your mental thought process. We always get negative things, I cannot do it, only my parents will do, or my brother can do it, or my friend can do it, I cannot do it, and everything, we keep saying something other, and we put ourselves down. We keep putting ourselves down. I cannot do it, I don't want to do this, I cannot do this. No, we keep putting ourselves down. Please don't do this. It is only your attitude, how positive you think, how you keep saying that I can do it, I will do it, I can do it, I will follow up and push things forward and achieve things. Have a goal always and then work on it, and it will take you to the next level. And what is the power of positive attitude? You will be having a right speech, you will have right thought, and your actions will show. Because when you have a right thinking, it will comes in your hand, it will comes in your action. It will, when you have thought process, it automatically comes. When you're positive, you say yes, I can do it, come on, let me do it. So that will show in your way of thinking and way of working. It become very easy for people to do it. And we also get negative thoughts, but put the negative thoughts, keep telling I can do it, I will do it, and then have a good smile. Ma'am, you can go ahead now. As I said, I already told you about this. We can have a good smile. It will reflect a happy heart. It make other people also to do something good. Normally, I say in my office, we have put a big posters, like I love positive. I love to be happy. I love hugs. I feel hugs gives you very warm, and it gives you things. People, my team will come and say, ma'am, we are down, ma'am, give me a hug. So we always love to hug each other. We always take a positive thing, push each other, wish each other, and take things forward. So please do that. Please help your members. Talk to them when they're sad. Give them positive things. Tell them, yes, it is okay to fail. The last one, if you see, getting up when you fall down. It's very, very important. And doesn't matter how many times you fall down. You can fail 1,000 times, no problem. Keep getting up, unless you don't get up, then you fail. You keep getting up. That matters a lot. And keep trying. Don't have the fear, I'll fail, I don't want to try this. Don't have it. If you don't try, then you fail. Keep trying. Whatever you want to do in your life, you want to become a musician, or you want to become a businessman, or you want to become an artist, whatever you want to become, please keep trying your goal, your vision, your ideas, or whatever. Please don't be scared to try your vision or your goal. Please keep going and try your goals and achieve your goal. Be confident. As I said earlier, be confident, love yourself, say you can do it, you are the best, and groom yourself. Think your analyze your negative and your weakness and your strength, and then mold it. Your strengths, make it positive, mold it more and more, and where all your weakness, what all your weakness, work on your weakness and take it forward, and your life will be beautiful. And I wish you everyone to be keep saying that you are the best, you love yourself, and you can do it well, and you will be able to do it good. I wish you all the best, and let's use this lockdown time as a wonderful time from today. Put a schedule, plan your thing. What do you want to become? You want to get into business or you want to do something? Plan it, achieve it, and work on a goal. Now is your beautiful time. So have a timetable, no morning 2 hours or 2 hours, 3 hours. You give time for yourself. Understand where all you're lacking and groom yourself and make it positive. It's very, very important. You will become a leader and you will make a change in your life and in others people also. I wish you all the best. And now I think Preeta ma'am, we can go ahead and ask people if they have any doubts or anything.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, there were many 4 or 5 questions, and I just want to give them the answer that actually what the questions they have asked, you have been posted it through your voice, and you have said them everything very clearly. And the 2 more,
I didn't see the chat so far. I think that a lot of chats are available. I didn't
actually I have noted those questions, ma'am. So I'm just getting on with that to you.
Yes,
So, the very first question was that, as you said, as a leader, one has to control his or her emotion. Does controlling one's emotions makes them to get bounce back and make them frustrated? Will that be a problem or will that be an issue? Was the question there. So controlling one's emotions may make someone else frustrated. So what's your opinion on that, ma'am?
I didn't understand. I mean, you're saying controlling emotions make other person frustrated. I didn't understand that.
Like actually that was a question posted over. So I think that I think that it is in
Maybe
this.
they're asking like if I
Yeah,
keep
being
controlling
a
my
leader.
emotions, maybe I get frustrated in a point of time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah?
exactly.
Okay, so as an entrepreneur, you have a lot of challenges. You'll be having a lot of things because month end you have to pay your salaries for your staffs. You have to complete your targets. You have to lot of financial commitments. You have a lot of other commitments you'll be having, and you get frustrated when the clients won't pay on your time, or the work is not done, or you don't get a right thing which you expected. Maybe you're expecting a medal or a particular material to reach you on time, but that is not happening. So you get annoyed, you get angry, you get upset, you get sad about it. But how you control that for yourself, and then because when you're angry, you don't know what you're talking. You lose words. You take that to your team members. Then the team members will panic. What's happening? Why is she screaming, or why she's screaming at us like this? It will give you very negative thought to the team members. Instead of that, take time, relax yourself, cool down, control yourself, compose yourself, and then go and deliver to your team members. Tell them you're not happy about it and how to rework on it. Next time, you don't want the delay to be done. You don't want this thing, whatever things happen, whatever things made you upset, you don't want that to happen. So convey that to your team member in the right way. That time, for that, you should control your emotion. With that angry, that point of time you're very angry, and with that angry, you call your team and you blast it, nothing will work. Nothing will work. I've seen this in so many people's life. So when you're angry, please take time, breathe yourself, have a cup of water, relax, and then put everything in a paper, whatever you want to talk to your team members, and then go ahead and talk to your team member. But you will convey the message, what you want to convey to your team very clearly. But you control your angry, your emotion, your sadness, or your tears.
Yes, ma'am. And there was one more question that is it necessary to have good leadership skills to be an entrepreneur?
Very, very important. If you are not having a good leader, then you cannot be entrepreneurship. You cannot do a business. Very difficult. You may have money, but if you don't know how to run a team, if you don't know how to motivate your team or how to talk to your clients, you will give everything to your team and you don't follow up anything. How is it going to be? It may run for a short time, but it won't go for long. So for entrepreneurship, you should have leadership qualities. Very, very important.
Yes, ma'am. And there is one more question. how to face rejection. Like, I think being in a position of a leader, it is very important for all the leaders to accept the rejection that they face. So the person wants to know the ways to tackle it or the ways that we can work out with it.
Yes. So when we are a leader, when we are especially when you're entrepreneurship, when you're a business, you won't get everything. You won't get yes for everything. You get lot of no's. You get lot of no's, and but be happy that when you're getting no, be happy that at least you've given it a try. Right? So rejection will happen. People will say no for your product. People will say no for your things. People will say for you no to listen to you, or they don't want to take whatever you're offering. It will happen. It will happen. But as I said, no also will make you positive. And maybe you can see where you have to correct yourself to make the no into yes. Maybe you have spoken to the client in a different way. Maybe he said yes. Right? So you can, that's a time where you have to analyze yourself, whether you went wrong or it is you've given a try but it didn't work out. It's okay. Right? So that's a time where you have to analyze yourself, where you have given it right, or maybe you went wrong, maybe you have corrected yourself a little more. So that's the way you analyze yourself. No will happen in a business, in your individual life, in your personal life. No will happen. Please be ready. Nowadays students are not ready to take no, because maybe we have only one child at home. We keep giving them everything, and the kids nowadays don't want to accept the no at all. So please, even a personal life, in your emotional, in your love or whatever, please try to accept no. No will happen in your life.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And there was many questions that I'll just frame it together and I'll ask you.
Yeah.
Thing was that can we build up leadership skills? Can we build up decision-making skills? And I think from the way you have explained us all today, all the skills are like buildable. We can build it up, and there are ways that we can prompt it ourselves. So for all those questions, it is yes, we can build it up. If I'm not wrong, we can develop our skills in all the junction and all the ways.
Yes, as I said already, we leaders should groom their skills. Born leaders are very few. Even the Queen of Elizabeth, she groomed herself. They learn, they groom themselves. Everybody will have to polish their skills. That only way I said, right? Check your communication skill, how good it is, how bad it is. Check your positive skills. So you have to understand your strength. You have to understand your weakness. It's very important. And then you work on both. You polish your strength, you will work on your weakness. It's very important.
Ma'am, thank you, ma'am. And I think all the questions are done. And finally, there's one more question, ma'am. Like each time when a person is getting down, whatever the situation may be, or each time, whatever may be the struggle it is, how to boost up the person as a leader?
I didn't get the question. Can you repeat, please?
Yes, ma'am. Being as a leader, when we see our teammates being down or feeling down or discouraged, how could we boost up them for each and every time they feel depressed? As you said, you will be hugging your teammates to boost up them. So is there any permanent way to make them happy or stay a little boosted up to complete their works or something else?
Yeah, I normally believe being approachable to your team members or to your staff is very, very important when you're a leader. I have different offices. I have different locations, offices, and we do business in different schools and colleges. We have a lot of freelancers. We have a lot of people work for me. And normally I make sure I talk to my team members at least 3 days once. So I do a lot of video calls. I do a lot of conference calls with my team members, understand what they need, and then not only talk about their be approachable is very important for a leader to make the team members to believe you, love you, and trust you and push you forward. So be approachable for your leader. Understand, when I walk in, I can understand my team leader, my team members not happy. I can understand that. So I will try to talk to them and try to find a solution for it, and encourage them. Encouraging is very, very important. As I said, until unless you encourage your team member, they won't go ahead and do it, push themselves into next step. Right? When I give them a simple step, when I ask them to do something, if I don't appreciate them, then how they go ahead and do the next step? Right? So at home we expect when you're cooking or when you're doing something, we expect our partner or my family members to tell them, no, the sambar is good or the food is good, or no, we expect appreciation, right? The same thing my team members also will expect. So be ready to appreciate them and be ready to be accessible to them, be approachable to them, talk to them, understand, motivate them is very important. I normally make sure I normally make sure I'll have one lunch with my team. It's for sure. With everybody, I make sure I'll have one lunch with them. So it becomes easy for me to talk to them and reach my people very easy for me.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Despite your illness, you made this day a grand.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so
I'm so
much
happy I made
for
it, and I'm so happy about
accepting our invite. And now here I would like to call upon Ms. S. Chitra ma'am, the Assistant Professor from Department of English Shift 1 to deliver the oath of thanks.
And I can see a lot of questions here, and I can see a lot of feedbacks and people asking for PPTs, people asking for the links to be shared. I think Preeta ma'am can coordinate, and you can like my page in Facebook, Edika, or you can like my personal Facebook page, and you can get connected to me. And if you want my number or anything, you can talk to Preeta ma'am. I'm there to support you. I'm there to mold you. You can take my support anytime. So I'm always pleasure to help people. So you can take my Facebook ID. It is Dr. Sagaya Tangarani, and you can be in touch with me through my Facebook or through my Facebook page, which is Edika. And anytime, I'm glad to help you people. Thank you so much for the nice feedbacks and nice questions. You're like a lot of questions, a lot of things. Thank you so much for the great participant.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear participants, we assure you that we'll be sending you the PowerPoint presentation, which was prepared by ma'am very specially for all of you to be presented over here. And you can find her details in the PowerPoint presentation itself. So thank you so much for your coordination. Now, I would like to call upon Ms. S. Chitra ma'am, Assistant Professor from Department of English to deliver the oath of thanks.
Thank you, Ms. Srivarshini. Hello, everyone. Good evening to all. I am Chitra, Assistant Professor of English, Sri Kanika Parameshwari Arts and Science College for Women, Chennai. Thank you so much, Dr. Sagaya Tangarani ma'am, for your wonderful, lively, motivational, and mind-blowing session. Leaders are not born, they are made. She is a good epitome for leadership qualities. Really, you are a born leader and down-to-earth person. She is a person who would like to enhance students' communication skills as well as leadership qualities. I hope that your vision comes true, and I wish it would be continued forever. I really wish that you will see more success in your life, ma'am. This is the time to show our gratitude to all. On the blessings of our goddess Vasuvamba, I am glad to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of the Department of English Shift 1 in association with the Internal Quality Assurance Cell IQAC of Sri Kanyaka Parameshwari Arts and Science College for Women. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our management members, pillar of our college, correspondent sir, Gugilam Ramesh sir, our beloved principal, Dr. T. Mokanastri ma'am, charming vice principal ma'am, Dr. P.B. Vanita, energetic vice principal, academics, Dr. M.V. Napinai ma'am, teaching and not teaching faculty. And I am extremely honored and privileged to thank our resource person, Dr. Sagaya Tangarani ma'am, for her gracious presence and making this event a mega success in spite of her busy schedule. She spent her precious time with us, and thank you so much, ma'am, for accepting our invitation as a resource person and making this event a grand success. Really, you motivated us with positive vibes that during this difficult times. It is indeed a needy topic for all of us at this current scenario. Once again, thanks a lot for today's session, ma'am. I would like to convey my special thanks to my HOD, ma'am, Miss. I am Shiba Alashes, Department of English Shift 1, for her continuous support and encouragement to make this event a successful one. I also thank Miss Sri Varshini of 3rd BSc Psychology and Najita Fatima of that becomes CS for their enormous support of at all endeavors. Last but not least, I convey my heartfelt thanks to all the participants from various colleges across the globe for their overwhelming response and making this webinar a grand success. Thank you for being a part of our webinar, and we hope that you have a great day. Thank you all. I pray to our Almighty God for our safe and a healthy life forever. With this positive note, I conclude this session. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I over to Miss Srivarshini.